Okay, having estimated f of 0.3 times max x is f of 6 or 5, let's compare that with what our function tells us. Okay? Well, can't go any further, the board's going to fall. Okay, f of x is this. So f of 6 is 0.09 times x minus 6 squared plus 6. And incidentally, when I wrote down the 0.09, it's because I was busy estimating here. Obviously, it's a negative over a positive, so it's negative 0.09. You know, I noticed when I was starting to calculate this in my head, if I don't have a minus here, I'm going to get something bigger than 6.
6 minus 10, not x minus 6.
Yeah, it's not x minus 6, it's 6 minus 10. So I'm making all kinds of mistakes, but you're used to that. Okay, so plug in 6 for x, right? Okay? Well then, that's easy. That's negative 0.09, and I wrote the equal but not the negative, times negative 4 squared plus 6, which is negative 0.09 times 16 plus 6, right? And 0.09 times 16 is 1.44. And that gives us 4.56. Okay? So our estimate was 5. That's from a hand-drawn graph, and I drew it, so you can't expect much. Okay? If you made more accurate estimates on your graph, then you would be able to check them, right? And now we can use this function to check any of the estimates that we made, and that's what we need to do. Okay? And once we learn to do that and interpret this wide variety of graphs, you've not only learned quite a bit of mathematics, but you've got skills that are going to be very useful to you in further coursework. Because almost everybody has mathematics in their further coursework, and many times you have to interpret graphs. Okay? And many times you have to do the algebra, so we're doing both. And we're using the graphs to consolidate what we've learned about the algebra of these functions and the form of these functions into a package that we can carry away with us and hopefully work to our advantage, okay? And that's the main reason you're doing this. Now, your main reason right now is to make a good grade.
You're right.
But try to balance that with the fact that this is actually useful, okay? It can enhance what you do in the future, and that's even more important than your grade. Although if you make a bad enough grade and it blacklists you forever from anything you'd ever be interested in doing, well, you don't want that, so you do want to make the grade too, right? But you do both if you master this, okay?